Hi guys, this is Sarah from Just Another Story, and happy Valentine's Day. I am here to bring you my five books that make me love. And I'm not even sure if these are my favorite books that make me love. Well, yeah, they are. They're my favorite books that made me love, and I think they will make you love too. Anyway, so it's the 5 books that just are the most romantic or the most loving, and I don't know, they make me feel all warm and fuzzy, and I want to share them with you because it's Valentine's Day, and I think that would be fun. And they're not in any particular order. I don't love one more than the other, given the exception of a few, maybe. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so the first book I have is Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. This is a great book, just because the relationship that evolves in this novel doesn't happen within the first 50 pages. Like, Clara isn't in love with this boy after like 50 pages. It's a slow progress, and it's an amazing progress, and reading about it is just so amazing. Like, Cynthia does such an amazing job of a slow build up, and you're not really sure if that's where it's heading, where this relationship is heading, but you can just, like, you're along for the ride, and you just love it, and it's amazing. Like, it's so good. Like, really, this is really good. And it's really cute. Like, Clara and Tucker are so cute, and Tucker is so amazing, and I love that he calls her Carrots. I think that's so cute, and that they hate each other in the beginning, and they're not expecting to fall in love with each other, or like, it just happens. So it's so nice. So that's Unearthly by Cynthia Hand. So yeah. The second book that I have to show you is Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. Again, I love this book. This is one of my favorite books of all time ever. Like, really, there are only a handful of books that I can say are my favorite books. And this is it. This is, like, yeah, one of my favorite books ever. And for numerous reasons, Melina Marchetta is an amazing writer, like, incredible. The story that she created, and the world she created, and the characters she created are all epically amazing. But yeah, so this is really a great story. The love story between Jonah and Taylor it's beautiful. It's beautiful because, again, they are also enemies. Not like in Unearthly, but they also dislike each other, and they have this feud going on between the cadets and the townies and the boarding school, and I can't remember what the boarding school's called. Sorry. But anyways, yeah. They're adorable, and they love each other, and he loves her, and she's not sure how she feels, and it's so cute. Like, it's so amazing. Oh, you should just need to read it. Like, I have not read a single negative review on this book. I've never met someone who didn't like it, or who didn't love it even, so, and if you didn't like it, then keep that to yourself, because then we can't be friends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yes, this is really an incredible book, and it made me love, like, a lot. The third book I have to show you is the last one in a series, in a trilogy, and that is We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han. And this is the last one in the Pretty series. The first one is The Summer I Turned Pretty. The second one is It's Not Summer Without You, and the third one is We'll Always Have Summer. And I chose this one because it's just the wrap up to the whole series, and it's the end, and basically all the questions that you have from the first and second book are obviously answered in this one. And this book is heartbreaking and encouraging, and Belly, who falls in love with 2 brothers and needs to choose, I guess, between them. Ultimately, it's way more complicated than that, and it's not like she's really has to choose, but she does have to choose. And so, yeah, there's some good moments in this book. There's some good moments in all 3 of them. I love all 3 books. I, like, push them all the time and talk about them all the time, but this made me happy, and I love this series. So yeah, the first one, again, The Summer I Turned Pretty. So if you're going to read any of them, start with that one, because you can't start with this one because you'll have no idea what's going on. And that concludes the young adult. I have 3 young adult and 2 adult, and so that concludes the young adult section of this video. So if you're not interested in the adult novels, then or adult fiction novels, then you can just stop watching now. But if you are, then keep going. The first adult novel is Dirty by Megan Hart. This is not for kids. This is extreme adult content. This, again, is one of my favorite books ever. I love this book. I love this book. I love Megan Hart's writing. But this book involves Elle and Dan, and Elle is broken. Elle has some serious issues and doesn't really know how to handle them, and basically, well, she does. She has a certain way of handling them that I can't get into now. I'm going to keep this G, hopefully. PG, maybe. But she has a certain way of handling things, and then she meets Dan, and Dan loves her, and she loves Dan in her own way. It takes a while for her to figure that out. But Dan is amazing. He is amazing. I don't know what else to say. Like, what he does, the way he loves Elle, and how he, like, is able to break her out of her cycle of destruction and brokenness is incredible. Like, oh my goodness, it's amazing, and it's heartbreaking. I cried in this book. I laughed in this book. I wanted to scream at Elle and be like, come on, like, see him in front of you and how much he loves you, and it's amazing. So that is Dirty by Megan Hart, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. And the last book that made me love, which is a little bit unconventional. It's not a love story at all. Really, well, it is sort of. It's called The Outcast by Sadie Jones. And I think this book doesn't get enough recognition. This was a really good book, and I haven't really seen it around. So, this book isn't really your typical love story. It's about a boy who goes to jail and then comes out, set in the 50s, not the 30s, the 50s, late 50s. And yeah, and there's a bunch that happens, but he develops a relationship with one of his friends, Kit, and kind of their relationship and how they're friends. But then first they're friends, and then it kind of progresses. And then he saves her, and it's just amazing. At the end is just beautiful, and again, I cried. I don't really cry a lot, but I cried. But this is, it's not strictly romance, but it is an amazing book. It's won some awards. And it's a really well-written novel, and I'm not really saying a whole bunch about it because I don't want to spoil anything, but Lewis is the protagonist, and he's amazing. And so he's also has some brokenness and needs to be saved, and Kit does that for him, and then he in return saves her. So it's really sweet. Anyways, those are the books I wanted to share with you that made me love. If you were interested in any of these, if you click the link below and go to my blog, I've kind of listed the books, and I've given little quotes, like little Teaser Tuesday quotes, little excerpts sort of about in these books, just like parts that I loved. They're not very long, just a few sentences, but they're the parts that I loved, and I wanted to share that with you. So you can click down below and just to read some of those, and that's it. So I will talk to all of you soon. Bye, guys.